Hello and welcome back to American Truck Simulator. My name is Darkwater, and it has been a while since the last video of American Truck Simulator on the channel. And it's been a while since I last played this game. And there is a reason behind that. If you guys watched any of my previous American Truck Simulator videos, you guys will know that I've had some issues. I've had some issues with my truck wheel, my Moza Racing TSW. I knew it was going to be a while, but I didn't expect it to be this long. If you guys did not see that or aren't familiar with what I'm talking about, I have a Moza Racing R5 wheel with a shifter and pedals, and then I also had the Moza Racing Truck Sim wheel, TSW. Unfortunately, the wheel that I got apparently was defective. The left thumbstick, anytime I would move that, it would activate the right thumbstick. Now, this isn't to knock on Moza Racing's products or anything of that nature. In fact, I really appreciate their help with this matter. But needless to say, I was in contact with Moza Racing support. They helped me troubleshoot the issue, and ultimately it resulted in my wheel having to get sent for repair. It has been 2 months since that happened. So, found out throughout that process that the motherboard inside the wheel was defective and required replacing. I thought, sweet, shouldn't be too long. But here we are about 2 months later, and it turns out that the motherboard is actually not available right now. So, I haven't been finding a way to play American Truck Simulator up until recently. About 2 days ago, I did another video, which you guys will see after this one, where I joined Asala Games in the Cruising Arkansas event, and also driving the new Mack Pinnacle. So that was pretty fun. However, I do not have my truck wheel, so instead I opted for my Moza Racing racing wheel that came with my R5 bundle. It is not the same, but I'm making it work. So for the purpose of this video and the Cruising Arkansas event, I will be using this wheel. I'm not going to showcase what it is, you guys. I was going to do a showcase of the TSW wheel for you guys, but that's going to be on a hold right now. Additionally, I was using a shift knob courtesy of ATS Accessories, and I am not using that as well, just because I feel like it's, I don't know how to describe it, but I don't know. I'm weird like that. So if I don't have one thing, I choose not to have another thing, because to me it just feels out of place. So, but I still am using my ATS Accessories Patriot XL button box. That I will be using. I figure that's essential for American Truck Simulator at this point. And it beats my farming simulator button box by far, at least for trucking. So with that being said, I wanted to showcase this video to you guys just as a way to come back to American Truck Simulator. Once I get the oh, I forgot to mention, with the issues that I've been having with the TSW wheel, I've reached out to Moza Racing support multiple times, and ultimately I've came to the conclusion that at this point, due to the delay, I'm looking at getting a replacement wheel. Now, I also wanted to shout out Sim Motion USA for their excellent customer service, and they've been working with me as well as Moza Racing on getting me a replacement wheel. I'm not sure when that will come, but hopefully it comes soon, and then I can showcase you guys, do a formal review of the TSW after playing with it for a while, and then also showcasing my rig to you guys if you guys are interested in that. So that is the big news. Additionally, SES released a bunch of news lately, including today at the time of this recording. I guess it's after midnight, so yesterday. But that is this truck right here. Now, it's a little dark, but I hope you guys can see it. But I'm talking about the Freightliner Cascadia 5th Gen. So, this is quite news to me. I was not expecting this. I'm not very big in following the trucking culture or the community. So I didn't know this truck was coming out. I thought I saw it on Facebook a while ago, but never paid any mind. But it is now out in American Truck Simulator. This is the very same day that it's out, less than 24 hours. And might as well show it to you guys, since the next video I am driving the Mack Pinnacle, another brand new truck released by SCS Software. So we've had 2 new trucks in 2 months, and that just blows my mind. Additionally, Arkansas has come out, and SCS has announced the next map DLC that is in the pipeline, and that would be the state of Louisiana, which should come after the state of Missouri and Iowa. I am definitely looking forward to that. So, without further ado, I wanted to showcase this Freightliner Cascadia 5th Gen to you guys. Before we begin, as you guys know, we bought our own truck a bunch of different episodes ago before I started doing more quick jobs to showcase different trucks. And I'm kind of glad I started doing that, because those videos were played on the 1.49 version of the game, and we are now on version 1.51. With that being said, the mod that I was using for the Freightliner Cascadia 1st Gen is no longer compatible with my game, or with the game version at all. And I don't want to roll back, especially with everything new coming out. So I ended up getting rid of that mod. The VOD has not been updated. ATS Accessories, I know, is working on an update, but at the time of this recording, there is none, and I'm thinking going forward, I'll just leave that out. I'm kind of done with that truck mod anyway. It was very graphics heavy, and while the truck is good, there was a couple other issues that I didn't like with it, such as the logo not appearing on the passenger door, and the overall performance hit that it takes. While my computer can handle it, it's kind of more of a mid-range PC, not a super high-end anymore. But, yeah. So that is another thing. Also, if you guys didn't know this, but if you guys have a truck mod and then the mod becomes incompatible or you get rid of the mod, the game detects that you do have a missing truck mod and it replaces that with a different truck. This works for your truck that you're driving as well as AI drivers. I know this because that's what happened to me. I wasn't able to sell the truck before the update, and it replaced me with a random truck, bare bones stock. And then in Euro Truck Simulator 2, I had an AI driver that had a modded truck, and then when that mod became not compatible, it replaced it with a different truck. Now, it does come with a cost. If you were to take that truck to a repair shop and do any sort of service on it, it does make you pay for the difference for essentially selling the one truck and buying the other truck. I don't know how the game detects that, but it allows you to do that. Otherwise, you can just sell the truck through your truck manager, and it works that way too. And that's what I ended up doing. So we have $22,000. Unfortunately, we still have a $50,000 loan out and no truck of our own. So we are back slip sitting, and yeah, just kind of one thing after another. So, but we are back here in Santa Cruz. We are back at S Crops, back where we left off in the last video. And we are taking a load of grain in this nice pneumatic tanker to Bushnell Farms in Fresno. So, you guys know me, we are not going to use GPS, so let's plan our route accordingly. It looks like it's going to be a nice shot. So we're going to take the 152 due to the 101. I think I'm going to take the scenic route to Fresno. So I'm going to take the 152 to the 101 and then to the 198. And then take that all the way into Fresno to Bushnell Farms. So a little bit of a scenic route. I know the game is kind of dark right now. I am at night. It is about a little after 3 a.m. or about 3 a.m. I think. Yeah, in the morning in the game time. So, but nevertheless, and without further ado, let's fire this truck up. Get the lights on. This truck definitely has a unique sound to it. I am not using any sound mods. All of them have been removed from the game. Any mod that requires a sound mod is also removed as well. I went from like having 70, almost 80 mods down to 15. That is a big jump for me. Also, just to show you guys, if you go to the vehicle diagnostic, we are driving the Cascadia 72-inch Sleeper XT. It is 105 horsepower with a Detroit D12 integrated gearbox. So that is something also brand new to this is the Detroit diesel integrated gearbox with engine combination. Ooh, I was not expecting that. Wow. This truck has camera mirrors. Well, come on, Track IR. Work with me. Work with me. Okay. That's kind of cool. That's the side. Wow. That is another feature. So that's kind of cool. We do have the Google Maps map mod, which I will not be using because no GPS. And I'm just looking through the infotainment. I do have a mod that changes it, and it appears it does not copy over to this truck. Unfortunately, that is fine. But I know it's kind of dark, but here is the interior. Honestly, it kind of looks like the regular Cascadia, but it is what it is. I'm going to adjust. I didn't know I had this mirror, so I'm going to adjust. I don't know how to adjust that. Oop, wrong button. Yeah, I don't know if I can adjust that. Yeah, I think that mirror is just as it is. Whoa. Alright. Yeah. Take a look at all the lights here. So it's got that LED accent light in the front. And honestly, it kind of gives me the look of a International LT. How it looks in the front. Anyway, I'll roll down the windows. I don't know what's going on with my Track IR. And it's losing its mind. Alright. Hoping this fixes it. I just had to adjust my camera, my monitor. Alright. So I'm gonna roll, the windows are rolled down. So as we pull out of here, I'm gonna let you guys listen to the truck. Again, it has a unique sound, and I'll let you guys hear it a little bit here. So definitely a different sound compared to the other SES trucks. So let's put it into gear. We are using a automatic transmission. We're gonna have to turn around here real quick. Sorry about that, guys. I thought I fixed a track IR issue. I didn't know why it's doing that. Definitely a different sounding truck compared to the other ones. And I think I mean, I'm not familiar with, I've never driven a Cascadia or a semi to begin with. I've been around semis growing up, but never driven one. But I do like the sounds. The sounds are not bad at all. It's got a unique sound. It's got a unique driving experience. I noticed that too, with the throttle and also the brake. But it's not bad. It's not bad at all. Also, a couple other updates as far as this series. I did remove a lot of mods, as I mentioned previously. A lot of them being traffic mods. I did keep a couple in, and I brought one back. I kept the realistic traffic density mod. I enjoy how that mod works. It does periodically cause stutters depending on the time of day and traffic loading. Another mod I kept in is the Real Companies Trucks and Trailers pack. Both of them are available on Steam, by the way. And then there was one other traffic mod, or the cargo, the SES company vans, as well as the Real Companies transit vans. And then I brought back the Real Police vehicles pack. That mod actually received an update this month, and so far haven't had any issues. So got an accident up ahead, and I honestly thought that mod was abandoned, but it's nice to see that it's still getting updates. Ooh. Okay. Nice car. Speaking of which, that is one of them right there. That's the Tahoe CHP. So it's nice to see that the mod author did not abandon the mod like I initially thought, and is still working on updating them. Now, it does take time, and I understand that, for more states to be introduced, and I'm looking forward to that. But now that the mod has been updated, I'm excited for it, and I'm keeping it in. I just want to take a look at the map here. I'm breaking my rule. Normally I don't do that as I'm driving, but I didn't want to miss the exit, so it's the equivalent of pulling up a map in front of you while you're driving. Except the whole world stops for a second. Now that it's daytime, I can show you guys a little bit of the cabin. That's kind of what it looks like. A little hard to do while I'm driving, but it really does resemble or look like the current I guess, old Cascadia. And yeah, I don't really, aside from the monitors, the cameras, and the sensors around the vehicle and the look of the vehicle, I don't think a whole lot has changed. I mean, at least on the inside. The inside, it looks, I swear, almost identical, just with additional cameras. But it drives completely different compared to the other Cascadia. So, take it for what it's worth, but it's not bad. On my other profile where I do the convoys, and I don't have any mods, I think I might actually incorporate this in my fleet. So it'd be a nice truck to have. But I am a sucker for a long nose and a loud Jake brake. But I'm wondering how this compares to the new T680. I kind of want to think the T680 is a little bit better. But this has it beat in terms of customization, because T680 is just one variant, where this it has a day cab, it has the different size sleepers, it has all the customization that a normal release truck would. And this honestly caught me by surprise, 100%. I was not expecting this truck to be released. I was hoping for a different truck. Either the Peterbilt 579 or the what truck am I thinking of? The Kenworth W990. One of those I was really hoping for. Those are the probably two most trucks that I'm looking forward to coming up. Oh, we're going really slow up this hill. And of course, this is a part of the California rework project. I have not been seeing any updates on the next phase of the California rework, but when it does happen, I'll be sure to let you guys know in the next video after that gets announced, because that is what this series of American Truck Simulator is heavily based upon, is the California trucking experience. Why? I don't know. Just felt like it felt cool at the time to do. But eventually, once the California rework is complete, I just might, most likely will, branch out into other states into long haul trucking. Wow, look at that view. That is gorgeous. You can definitely tell what areas have been reworked and what areas have not. The area around LA, severely lacking in detail and vegetation in comparison to this area, which was freshly done. Ooh, hey, a Mac Pinnacle. adjusting the intensity of the jake brake. Also, in other news, Rockstar Games has announced that Red Dead Redemption is coming to PC. I am thrilled for that, and specifically because that is, I want to say Red Dead Redemption is my all-time favorite game to play. As much as I like Fallout or American Truck Simulator, Red Dead Redemption has it beat. It was a game that I spent so many hours in. I played it multiple times, beat it multiple times, and it's a game I truly enjoy. So that is going to be coming to the channel at the end of this month, beginning of next month. When it comes out to PC, you can expect to see it here on the channel. As well as keeping up my current projects, such as my Fallout series and the House Flipper series, and also starting more regular American Truck Simulator videos again. The trucking simulator videos will be kind of dependent on when I get my TSW replacement wheel, if I get one. It sounds like I will, but it's not 100% confirmed yet, at least at the time of the recording. Hopefully by the time this video comes out, I'll have a definite answer, and I'm looking forward to that. Once I do get a wheel, like I mentioned, I'll showcase the wheel to you guys, do a full review, and go from there, just to show you guys everything on it. Slowing down here. Alright, so we're going to want to take a left. I don't know what's going on with my track IR. I have really no clue. It is acting a fool today. You gonna let me go or what? Don't you guys know the right of way? Down the windows here, let you guys listen to the truck again. Straight ahead. The problem with using no GPS is when it comes to highways, I'm usually pretty good. I do occasionally miss an exit, but for the most part, I get close. The issue that I have, actually two issues that I have, is one, when there's no road, or the road cuts off or dead ends, where there's obviously road ahead, but you can't go that way because it's inaccessible. And then two, trying to find a delivery spot once I'm close in the city. Oh, looks like I'm pulling in right there. Okay. The way to get in here? Or just pull in? I can just pull in. Well, there was an actual entrance, but it's all gravel. Not a big deal, I guess. Let's do a U-turn here. at that thing. Alright. Take a look around the truck again. Turn those off. So definitely a nice looking truck. Again, the front end kind of, it's like a mixture between the International LT, the Cascadia, and the Western Star 57X. It's like if you blended all three together. And these black dots that you see, like kind of by the tire, is the sensor, the collision sensor and blind spot sensor and all that stuff. Cameras on top, which is unique. Weird looking. Oh, so it's got little tiny wings. But not a bad truck indeed. So, go ahead, shut it off and disconnect. So that's going to do it for this video. I want to thank you all for watching. Be sure to stay tuned for the upcoming videos pertaining to the Cruising Arkansas event, where I team up with Asala Games and we tackle the event. Right now we have 4 deliveries completed, and we're going to be working on the remaining 6. So you can expect to see those really soon. And again, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode.